All right. I am putting a playlist in the chat section. If you're interested in some music for today's workout and you don't have your own already, go ahead and click on that link and it'll play some fun music for you. Today we have a total body workout that's going to have some strength, some cardio in it, and some core. So things I want you to grab: some hand weights if you have them, light, medium, and heavy, mat or somewhere comfortable on the floor. And then if you would like to be elevated in a plank position, go ahead and grab a sturdy chair for when we get to that. So let's get started with our warm up. All right, get your music going if you're using it. All right, let's start with our feet just a little wider than our hips. Hands come to your shoulders. We're going to start with some torso rotations here. Warming up our core. I just want you to twist your shoulders from side to side, making sure you're twisting your ankle along with you. Good work. Here's 3, 2. Now hold it center and bring your heels up behind you in some hamstring curls. As you're doing this, I also want you to pull your shoulders backward and down, pull your elbows back behind you and squeeze your shoulder blades. Can you sink a little lower? Warm up your legs a bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that march, but this time bring it to the front. Now we're warming up our front side, our core, hip flexors, and shoulders. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your feet underneath your hips, sink back into a squat stand, squeeze your glutes. All right, we have a great workout today. It's gonna be fast. We're gonna get a lot done in 45 minutes. We're gonna leave feeling very accomplished and probably a little sweaty too. Nice job, one more. Good, now just turn your feet out and take your feet a little wider for some sumo squats. These are going to feel a little different. You're opening up your hips here. Your knees are tracking over your toes. There we go. Let's add a big shoulder circle here. Arms cross at the top and the bottom. 2 more. Last one. All right. Come to the edge of your space. Bend your knees. I want you to walk out until you're in a plank position. Hold here for just a second. Breathe. Then bend your knees and walk back. I want you to do that 3 more times. And on your 3rd time, I want you to wait out in your plank. You can drop to your knees if you need to. It's a really good way, though, to warm up your core and your shoulders. Make sure that your wrists stop right up underneath your shoulders. All right, if you're on your 3rd one, I want you to wait out here in your plank. Otherwise, join me here. Toes or knees. I want you to do 4 push-ups. Just 4, just enough to warm up your chest muscles, not enough to completely tire you out though. And when you're done, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to walk all the way in and stand. Let's warm up our hips a little bit. So stand on one foot, take your knee up and over, crossing your midline here. You should feel this in your core. Nice way to open your hips and warm your core too. There we go. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Take your arms, open and close them right here at your chest. All right. I want you to take this into a march, or if you want to do it into a little bit of a side-to-side shuffle, take it right here, and I want you to stay here while I show you your first couple moves. So you guys stay. First move, you can use a weight or you can do without. You're going to do a side lunge right here. You're going to come back in. That same foot is going to kick to the front. So side lunge, kick front, side lunge, kick front. You're going to stay on one side for the first circuit, and then we will switch and do the other leg. We're doing that 2 times, and then we have a little bit of a cardio move. We're going to do a jump down squat here, and then you're going to jump rope. Jump down, jump rope. Don't worry, I will show you all that again. Stop your jogging, grab your weight or weights, whichever you want to choose, and let's go. Side lunge, come center, same leg, front kick. All right, so your kick can be as high as you would like it to be. But we're going for endurance here on this side. We're staying on one side for 45 seconds. Again, you can use one weight. If you do, I suggest putting it in the leg on the side, the leg that's not moving. Squeeze and balance. You can tap your toe in between if that helps, catch your balance. Or you can try to do the whole thing with never putting your foot down. You have 5 seconds left. You should really be feeling this in your glute. 3, 2, and done. We're just going to switch, take that move to the other side. All right, shake it out. 3, 2, and begin. Side lunge, bring it center, front kick. Now I want this to not be super cardiovascular. If you notice your heart rate is getting too high, I want you to slow it down or possibly take out that front kick. Maybe you're just going to come to a balance instead. All right, I want glutes on fire. I want your knees pointed to the front the entire time. There you go. Chest stays lifted right here. Think forward, hips go back. Good job. We have 10 seconds left right here, and then we're going to move into our cardio move. Now, our strength moves are 45 seconds. Cardio, I shorten them a little bit. They're only 30, all right? And rest. All right, here's your cardio. You're going to squat down, reach or tap the floor. Jump rope 4 times, reach down, jump rope 4 times. You ready? So 30 seconds right here. Alternate which hand taps to the floor. Right there. Nice job. So big power squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big power squat. Woo! There you go. 5 seconds left. Here's 3, 2, and done. All right, we're going back to those side lunge front kick. You go ahead and pick which side you want to start on. Grab your weight if you're using it. 3, 2, and begin. Side lunge, same leg presses off, front kick, or a balance. I'll let you pick there. All right, you're still breathing heavy, yes? You just worked hard. You did a 30-second cardio move. You should feel slightly breathless. If you need more of a break, I want you to take it. But you can also use this move as an active recovery, which basically means you're still moving as your heart rate comes down. 10 seconds left. Whew. Here's 3, 2, and rest. All right, shake it out. So transfer your weight if you're using it. Here we go. 3, 2, other side. As you do this move, only one leg is moving. Your other leg is planted. Your foot's planted on the floor. Your knees are pointed to the front. Be especially mindful of the knee that you're pressing off of, that it doesn't turn out to the side. Your hip goes back behind you so that you can use your glute muscle to push you back to the top. You're well over halfway here. Good work, keep it up. 10 seconds left. Don't forget the option, come to a balance or a toe tap. Here's 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, we have our 30-second cardio move. Again, you're jumping down, 4 jump ropes, or you can also step. Ready? Go. 4 jacked, jump, and down. Alternate which hand comes to the floor. Woo! There we go. Push it, push it, push it. You're already halfway. Again, these are a little shorter. You can push yourself a little harder. Yeah, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and woo. All right. One more time through those 3 moves. Side lunge, power jack. I'm going to go up with my weight a little bit here, knowing it's our last time. Let's go. Side lunge, front kick. All right, this is it. Last opportunity to do these moves. I want your form to be at the forefront of your mind here. That is most important, not the amount of weight you do, lift, or the amount of reps that you do. It's how well you do them. All right, quality over volume here. 15 seconds left. Are your knees still pointed to the front? Are your hips still going back as you squat down? There you go. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and switch. Transfer the weight if you're using it, and go. Side lunge, front kick. There you go. Really press yourself off that standing leg here. Push, use your glutes, those back booty muscles here. Get you up to the top. Keep breathing. Keep your posture. Keep your good attitude. You got it. 15 seconds right here. Find your balance. Again, this is not meant to be a total cardio move. So slow down if you need to. I want you to focus on the muscles you're working and developing strength. 3, 2, and 1. Last time, cardio move. Squat jack down or jump ropes in 3, 2, go. Down or jumps. All right, I'm going to challenge you here. If you can, try just 2 jumps. All right? Just try 2. If you need the 4th, stick with it. But this is going to be a little harder. Right there. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, those moves are done. Before we take our break, we have a core move. We're only doing this 1 time through. The standing core move, your hands are going to come behind your head. Feet are right up underneath your hips. You're going to crunch 2 times on one side, 2 times on the other. Go ahead and begin. All right, so this requires a lot of balance. If you need to, grab a chair, like so, or you can put your leg down in between. So right now I'm balancing the entire time. You can also tap your toe and then repeat. I want you to feel this in your abs though, which means you're gonna have to take your upper body down just a little bit. Try to make contact between the upper part of your leg and your elbow. Really squeeze. 2 little crunches. Tap down in between if you need to. We have 15 seconds left, and remember, we're only doing this 1 time, so you really got to make it worth it. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, great job. Circuit 1 is done. Go ahead and grab some water, towel off, and watch your next set of moves. We have a compound move, so we're going to work lower and upper body at the same time. You're going to hold 2 weights, just put them at your side. Sink back into a squat, stand, and you're going to bicep curl at the top. Again, feet point to the front, sink back down, squeeze your glutes, weights face one another, straight up, straight down. So go ahead and make sure you have those weights nearby. Move 2 is a renegade row. You can do this either standing or you can do it in a plank. You're going to hold 2 weights. If you're standing, you have your knees bent, your hips forward. You're going to row 1 weight at a time. Elbow is your highest point, like so. You can also do this in a plank on your toes or on your knees. So you decide for that. Go ahead and grab your weights for those 2 moves. We're starting in 10 seconds with our squat to bicep curl. Here we go. In 3, 2, and begin. So 45 seconds, strength move. The circuit looks just the same as your first one. The moves have just changed. All right, so separate these moves here. Think about working your glutes, press through your heels, squeeze, and then it's in the biceps. I want you to have nice, strong, tall posture at the top right here before you even move your biceps up and down here. That is going to ensure you're not swinging the weights. Now, you might choose a different weight amount if we were doing squats or just bicep curls. So a way to challenge yourself without changing your weight. If you need to, you can do one arm and the other arm to kind of spread it out a bit. 5 seconds left. Hang in there. 3, 2, and 1. We're moving into renegade rows. Again, you can stand or you can be in a plank. You ready? 3, 2, and begin. 1 and 1. Now, if you are choosing to stand, I want you to squeeze your belly button as far back towards your spine as possible. That's going to help you brace your core and protect your back. All right, soft bend in your knees. And if you are on the floor, your palms are facing one another. Keep your feet wide so you have a nice wide base to balance on, and row. The hardest part about being down in a plank, well, one, is that you have to use your core to stabilize yourself. Two, you have to really try to not rock back and forth. So you're rowing up and down, keeping your core and your back straight. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, go ahead and touch your weights off to the side. Here's your cardio, ready? You're gonna sink down, lunge, lunge, pop, lunge, lunge, pop. We're gonna stay on one side for 30 seconds, you ready? Start with your right foot back behind you, go. Pulse, pulse, power skip. Pulse, pulse, power skip. There you go. I want you to take this at your own pace. If you don't want to jump up off the floor, you just make it into a knee. Pulse, pulse, and knee. Woo! 10 seconds, come on. Left leg's in front. Power up, use your hands. Pulse, pulse. 3, 2, and rest. Right, shake it out. Holy smokes. Squat, bicep curl. Bend your knees as you pick your weights up. Here we go. 3, 2, begin. Squat, stand, bicep curl. I want you to be extra mindful here as you lower the weights down from your biceps. Here, so from your shoulders down to your hips, I want that to be the slowest part of your movement. That's the eccentric portion, which means your muscles are going from contracting to their natural lengthened state. That is where muscle is built. That's where our strength comes in, so really control that. Don't let the weights just fall. There you go. You're feeling good. You have less than 10 seconds. Here's 3, 2, and 1. We have renegade rows, plank or standing in 3, 2, begin. Row up. There you go. Regardless of which option you are choosing, standing or in your plank, your elbows get to be their highest point. That is the highest point there, and you're controlling the down, just like we did in our bicep curls. Your head stays in line, so you're not looking up, you're not looking down, you're looking diagonally in front of you. Your back is straight. There you go. You're over halfway. Check in with your weight selection here. Do you feel like this is the appropriate amount of weight, or should you go up or down? You get to make that call. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and done. All right, go ahead, put your right foot forward, your left foot back. We're gonna pulse, pulse, and this time your left knee is gonna pop up. You ready? And go. 2 pulses, 1 pump. 2 pulses, 1 jump. Nice job. Get as low as you can, and then drive your knee either to a lift or to a full pop up off the floor. Pulse, pulse, big jump. 10 seconds. Here's 3, 2, and 1. That was a burner, isn't it? Yikes. One more time. Squat, bicep curl. Final time. Challenge yourself with your weight selection here. 3, 2, and go. I know for myself, if I just get in the zone, I'm like, oh, I always choose this for biceps, or I always choose this amount for squats. I never change, okay? So I need to consciously and repeatedly remind myself that it's okay to try something a little heavier. The worst that can happen is it doesn't work. I put it down and I switch to something else. There you go. Stay strong. Watch your form. Hips go back. Hinge, squeeze, curl. 10 seconds left and this move is done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have renegade rows. You ready? Plank. I'll show the plank version this time, or standing. Final time. Go ahead and begin. If you are in a plank, I suggest taking your feet wide. It makes it a lot easier to balance and not rock side to side. You're still pulling your elbow to the highest point. Your hips are in line, so don't pike them up nor drop them. to the floor. Nice job. Knees are a completely acceptable option for this move too. You can do this exact same thing on your knees. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, set your weights off to the side. This time, instead of doing one leg, we're going to switch side to side. If you want to take out the pulses, you can. Ready? Go. Pulse, pulse, jump. All right, if you don't want those pulses, you can just straight up tap your toe and pop, like so. We're getting ready to switch sides in 3, 2, just switch sides, go. Take those pulses at the bottom, pulse, pulse, knee, or just power. Woo! Last time. 3, 2, rest. All right, good job. Core is going to be on the floor. So if you need a few extra seconds, catch your breath, and then join me on the floor. We have a figure 4 crunch. So you're going to lay on your back. You're going to crisscross one leg over the other, create a figure 4. Take your opposite elbow, and you're going to crunch towards your knee. Your knee isn't moving. It's more upper body. You're not totally going to make connection between your elbow and your knee like we did standing, but I want you to go in that direction. Nice job. Really get your shoulder blade up off the floor. Your elbow should be crossing over the midline of your body, and switch sides. Other leg, other arm, and go. This really gets into your abs, but it also works your obliques, those side muscles in your core. As you twist up and over, you're going to feel your obliques on the side that's moving. Let's be honest, you're going to feel it everywhere. Here's 3, 2, and rest. All right, go ahead, take a quick little break here. We have our next move is a sumo squat with an upright row. So you're going to hold 2 weights. Your palms are going to face your body, feet go wide, toes turn out. You're going to sink down, and as you stand, you're going to row the weights up to your shoulders. Okay, so it's a sumo squat, upright row, like that, like so. Move 2, we have a push-up. I know it's your favorite, so I had to throw it in there. That's going to be down on the floor. You can also do it on a chair. All right, let's start. Ready? 3, 2, and begin. Sumo squat, upright row. Difference between a sumo squat and a regular squat. All right, your knees, they're more out to the side. Your toes are a little bit wider, and your toes are turned out slightly. This also helps to make sure that your knees are out of the way for your upright row so you don't bang them with your weights. You'll know if they're in the right spot because they're not getting hit by your weights. A great option here, if you need to, switch to one arm at a time. Or if your legs are toast and you need a break, you can also just stand and row. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're moving down into push-ups, okay? You can be on your toes, you can be on your knees, you can take it to a wall, whatever you need to do. We start in 3, 2, and begin. Now remember, we do have 45 seconds here, 3 times through. So round 1 might look different. You might choose a different option than round 3, and that's okay. Head stays in line. Core is tight, and your elbows are going back at a 45-degree angle. You're halfway. You can also send your hips up high, take a quick break, and come back even stronger. 15 seconds. Good work, good work. I'm going to drop to my knees here for these last 10. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Our next move, cardio move, is a mountain climber. You can be on the floor, you can put weights under your hands, or you can take your hands to a chair. Start in a plank position, 3, 2, and go. Just pull your knees in, drive, drive, drive as quickly as you can. If this hurts your wrist, you can stand in high knee run instead. Again, it's a little shorter than our strength move though, 30 seconds. Final 10. Hang in there. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake it out. I can already tell this one's my least favorite of the circuit. One of them has to be that way. All right, sumo squat, upright row. You ready? Deep breath, let's go. Feet wide. Sumo squat, upright row. You can decide how far down you're going in your squat. You might make it a smaller version, or you might want to take your weights all the way to the floor, right? Sometimes even just increasing or decreasing your range of motion can be what you need to make the move right for you. It doesn't always mean switching your weights or going no weight. Sometimes it just means making it a little bigger, a little smaller. Nice job. Keep going, keep going. Less than 10 seconds. Core is tight. Chest lifted, elbows high. Stop the weights at your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. We are already back to push-ups, you guys. Already. Don't forget your options. Knees, wall, stairs, whatever you need to do. 3, 2, let's go. Another option too, which I forgot to mention the first time around, if your wrists hurt, you can lay on your back, grab 2 weights, and chest press here. It's going to work the same group of muscles, just without the pressure on your wrist. 20 seconds. Come on. Woo. Sometimes the things that we don't want to do are the things that make us stronger. Pace in point. Less than 10. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to mountain climbers. I'm going to show you the chair option too if you are interested in that. You can also put your hands on the bottom step of a staircase or something. Ready? And go. 30 seconds. Bring it in. Woo. Go, go, go. It's 30 seconds. I want you to attack this like a sprint. I want fast, 100% effort, all out. You're over halfway. Come on. Pick up your pace. Run, run, run. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right. You ready for our final round? Let's do it. Let's get it done with, you guys. Grab your weight, sumo squat, upright row. Big deep breath. Begin. Lift. Lower back down. Watch your chest here. You don't want to allow it to collapse. You're going to keep it upright. How are we feeling? I hope that you are still feeling energized. You still have that rock star attitude you started with. You're going to finish this strong. You're going to feel dang good when you're done. Keep it up, you guys. Final 10 seconds. This move's done. Let's go. Quality reps here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, we're moving into push-ups. You got it? Here we go. 3, 2, final round of push-ups begin. Push yourself here. All right, maybe you try 1 on your toes if you haven't yet. Maybe you do them all on your toes. Maybe you do 1 on your knees if you've been on the floor. Keep your head in line. One of the biggest mistakes that I see when people do push-ups when they're tired is their chin tucks and they drop their head. Not good for your spine, okay? Keep your head in line. It's gonna make it a little harder, but that's where muscle is built. We wanna keep our form intact. Less than 10, team. 4, 3, 2. Say goodbye to those. All right, 30 seconds, mountain climbers. And this one's done. You ready? 3, 2, go. Fast as you can. Drive it in, drive it in. Keep your hips low. Move your feet fast. As soon as one knee moves, the other one's there. Halfway. Go, go, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Oh, we did it. All right, we are going to be coming down on our back for another core move. All right, when you're ready, again, take your breath, take your time here, coming all the way down. We have a double crunch. So what that means is your upper body and your lower body are crunching at the same time. Hands go behind your head. You're going to crunch your knees up and your elbows. Have them meet right over your stomach and then relax. Now, ideally, you'll get your tailbone up off the floor here. That is when you're really going to feel the lower portion of your core kick in. Curl into a ball and release. Now, if you have a lot of flexibility or a bigger range of motion here, instead of touching your elbows to your knees, you can put your elbows on the outside of your knees. That's going to allow you to get even smaller into that little ball. Take your time here again. This one's not about speed. It's about getting your shoulder blades and your tailbone, both of them up off the floor, holding for a second, and then releasing. We're done in 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, you guys. We are moving into our very last circuit. Hello, yay. All right, grab a drink, towel off. Here's your next set of movements. You're gonna grab 2 dumbbells. I'll show you without though. You're gonna start in a lunge. So you're gonna lunge back. You're gonna do 2 lunges right here. 1, 2. You're gonna step in and you're going to deadlift. Then your other leg goes back. 2 lunges, step in and deadlift. So similar to our pulse knee, except this one's gonna be a lot, I think, easier. Harder in strength-wise, but easier cardio-wise. Then we have 2 tricep extensions and a halo, okay? So what that looks like, you're gonna take a weight, you're gonna hold it on either side. Lift it up over your head. You're gonna do 2 extensions, 1, 2. Then you're gonna bring the weight down and around your head, push it back up. I'll show you an option if that doesn't feel good on your shoulders when we get to that point. All right, you ready? 2 lunges, deadlift. Go heavy with this. 3, 2, and begin. So just 2 regular lunges. Take your back foot, step it in, bend your booty backwards, hinge at your hips, and repeat. 2 lunges, step in, hips back, and stand. Good. Now I want you to get nice and low. Those should be full range of motion lunges, not 2 pulses like we did with our jump. All right, go all the way down, all the way up, 2 times, big step in, hinge at your hips. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and rest. All right, I'm gonna use 1 weight here. You're gonna start with your weight over your head, like so. 2 triceps, 1 halo, ready? Tricep, tricep, bring it down, bring it around your head, and push it back up. 2 triceps, bring it down, go the other way, and around. If that does not feel good to go around your head, it doesn't feel right on your shoulders, you're just gonna stay right here in tricep extensions. You're gonna skip this part. Now, what is that halo working? Okay, I promise it's there for a reason. It's not just, for fun to take the weight. As you do it, you're gonna feel your shoulders work. You're gonna feel your core work. Your core has to squeeze so that you can stay nice and tight as you wrap the weight around. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here's your cardio move. You have 4 ankle tapper runs, 4 butt kicker runs. So you're gonna tap your ankles, 4, 3, 2, 1. You kind of look like a leprechaun. 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? So 4 in the front, 4 in the back. 3, 2, and go. You can also take out the jump and just tap right there. And then 4 in the back, like so. Otherwise, put a little bounce into it. 4 and 4. And if one feels better than the other, you feel more confident doing it, just do one of the 2. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to stationary lunges, into a deadlift. Bend your knees as you pick up your heavy weights. And let's go. 2 lunges. Step it in, hinge at your waist and up. Now deadlift is a hip hinging movement. So your knees bend a little, but instead of bending your knees first, think about sending your hips back. Your knees will bend naturally, your back stays straight, and that's gonna put the emphasis into your hamstrings, which is what we wanna work here. Good job. If you're going heavy enough with your weights, you're really gonna feel this, especially in your deadlift. Transfer your weight to your heels. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tricep plus a halo. You ready? Get your weight, hold it on either side. 3, 2, and begin. Start overhead, 2 triceps. Bring it to your chest, circle around, press up, and repeat. When you do your halo, you want to keep it as close to your head as possible without actually, hitting your head. That's going to make sure your shoulders don't get all out of whack. Okay, so keep it close, draw a little circle around your head, and then repeat. Make sure you're switching directions. This one has a lot to think about, but it also makes it go faster. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Leprechaun runs, butt kicker runs. Okay. Tapping your ankles, squeezing backwards in 3, 2, 4, and 4. Go. You count them out. 4 and 4. However fast you can go with these. Now I'm calling them ankle tappers, but in all honesty, I'm not even getting close to my ankles. I'm more touching my calves. Halfway. Come on. Go, go, go. Woo! 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, done. All right, you guys. One more time. 2 lunges off the deadlift. Woo! The end is close. We can feel it. 3, 2, let's go. 2 lunges. Big giant step up. Hinge at your hips. And go. Now, since we started until now, I'm looking out my window. It has started snowing again. As if we need more. I don't know. Maybe you love snow, but winter's been a little brutal for that. 15 seconds. Hips back. Feel it in your hamstring. Full range of motion. Weights face your legs. Here you switch legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tricep, halo. Let's go. 3, 2. Start overhead. Elbows are pinned in by your ears. You can feel your biceps next to your ears. Keep the weight nice and close. Squeeze your core. This one also doubles as a core move. Nice work. Just keep a nice soft bend in your legs. Your feet can be wide. You can have a wide stance. You can sink into a squat if you want. Lower body isn't quite as important as long as you're able to maintain a nice strong posture on top. I want you to just stand comfortably. Elbows stay in. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time, cardio move. You ready? 4 ankles, 4 butt kickers. 3, 2, go. Last time, 30 seconds. Last cardio move. Whatever you've been holding back, this is where you just go. Come on. Push it. You're halfway. Make yourself proud on this last one. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have one last core move, and then we're going to stretch it out. We're going to come down into a forearm plank position, okay? So lay down something comfortable for your elbows. You can be on your knees or you can be up on your toes. I want you to put your elbows right under your shoulders. Come to a plank position, knees or toes, and I just want you to start by holding. Just hold. Head stays in line. You're looking at your fingers right now. All right, once you have this position, I want you to start to dip your hips from one side to the other. You can also do this if you're on your knees. You just rock back side to side. Your hips don't actually have to touch the floor, but I want you to get them close. Again, if you're on your knees, you're just going to roll side to side. You just might want something under your knees for a little cushion. Side and center. Almost there. Push through. Pull your belly button up to your spine. Keep your head in line, staring at your thumbs right now. Little rainbow with your hips. 10 more seconds. You got this. 3, 2, and rest. All right. Go ahead and join me in a tabletop position. We're going to start to stretch it out. This is as much deserved and important as your workout. So make sure you get a good stretch here. Place your wrists right up underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips. We're going to go through some cat cows to release our spine and core. So drop your belly button to the floor. Bring your chin to the ceiling. As you do this, you're going to feel a nice stretch in your stomach. Then I want you to press the floor away from you. Separate your shoulder blades and tuck your chin. And you're going to feel your back release. Now I want you to do a few of these with your own breath. So as you inhale, right there, cow. As you exhale, press the floor away into cow. Do one more. Just flow through. And then come back to a neutral spine. Take your toes, tuck them up underneath. Walk your hands forward just a little bit, and then send your hips all the way to the ceiling. Take your heels to the floor one at a time. Stretch out your calves here. All right, and then I want you to take your right foot, bring it forward, and find your way into a runner's lunge. I want you to stretch your hip here. So just press your hip to the floor. You can also drop to your knee if that feels better. You're just going to push down. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your hip flexor as well as your hip of your front leg too. Now I want you to plant your left hand. Take your right hand and twist towards your right knee. Gaze upward and just open your chest here. You can even roll out your wrist a few times if that feels nice. Come back to your lunge. Sink yourself back into a hamstring stretch. You can stay up or you can sit all the way back on your heel. Nice job today. I hope that you guys feel really good about what you just accomplished. I know it's hard to take a break in the middle of the day and, especially if you're on a roll, go ahead and switch sides, left foot forward. So kudos for you for, showing up. That's the hardest part, right? Sink down again. You can drop to your back knee if that feels good. Plant your right hand, this time twist towards your left leg. Nice chest opener here. You can roll your wrist. Then plant your hands, sink all the way back. Stretch your hamstring. Nice stretch here, elevated or seated. And then come all the way up to a standing position. We're just going to stretch our arms out a little bit here. Go ahead and pull one arm across your chest. Just feel a nice little pull across your back. Same arm, I want you to reach up, touch your back, grab your elbow and gently pull towards your head. Some of the moves we did today were a little sneaky, so you don't feel sore yet, but you may, including your triceps, okay, or that last move that we did, the tricep halo. That one, you might need to come back to this stretch again later. Up and over, grab your elbow, give it a little pull. All right, let's finish with some torso rotations. This is how we started our workout. We're going to end it like this too. And I want you to feel the difference. Feel how much more loose you feel. 3, 2, and 1. Big deep inhale. And let it go. Great job today. If you have any questions, I'll be sticking around for a little bit. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you Monday morning at 7 or next Wednesday at noon. Have a great rest of your week and drive safe out there. Thanks, Acacia. Good to see you. Thanks, Samuel. Thanks, Christine. Good to see you. Thanks, Sandy. Have a great rest of your day. Good to see you, George. Thanks. Yay, Anne, that's awesome. I love it. You should, if you feel brave, you should turn your camera on so I can see you guys next week. I would love that. I won't record you, don't worry. I love it.